What's up, guys? Welcome and thank you for being here with us on PS Best Friends. We hope you had a great Thanksgiving weekend if you're from the States, and if not, then we hope you had a great weekend all the same. This is episode 29 for the week of November 28th, 2017. And as always, we are the PlayStation podcast by the community for the community. We come to you each and every Tuesday to give you the rundown on all the PlayStation news you could possibly need. Sort of a light week this week, but don't worry, we're going to definitely get into recapping all the Black Friday stuff. Sales, what we picked up, what you should get, all that good stuff on this post-holiday weekend podcast. As always, I'm your host, Anthony Palm, and of course, we couldn't bring you the weekly goods without the Brooklyn bad boy, Jeffrey Mizrahi.
I've been noticing we've been getting very close with our episode numbers and our dates. Like there was one time where we had the exact date and the exact number. That's going to change soon, but I think that's pretty cool.
And Chicago's prodigal son, Miguel Alvarez.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Yeah, so funny thing, we didn't mention Thanksgiving at all last episode. So like this is our Thanksgiving episode. But yeah.
Yeah, we all realize.
Yeah, so
we recorded.
So before we jump into all the Black Friday goodness, why don't we just go over what we've been playing lately real quick? I've been playing Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. Miguel, what have you been playing?
I finished Wolfenstein 2. And I started
Weren't you
Origins
around where I was yesterday or 2 days ago?
Yeah, we almost started at the same time. I just played it.
I just haven't played it that much. So
yeah, I played a lot of it yesterday.
I'm halfway through. I'm at the halfway mark.
It's not that long. People seem.
Yeah, no.
Well, I mean, it depends how good you are, I guess.
Yeah, if I put the time in, like tonight, I could probably beat it.
I do gotta say, for
wait, no, hold up. You're still. You just finished Manhattan?
No, I did. I just did the train sequence, and now I'm in Area 52, whatever, in Roswell.
Isn't the train 51? I mean, that's a classic.
No, in the game, it's 52.
Is it 52?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 51.
Yes, it is.
They mentioned 51, but you go to 52.
Oh, I forgot about that. Really, I totally missed that. But yeah. Oh, I guess you have like half the game left. No, yeah, I don't think you can beat it tonight.
I do gotta say,
next couple of days.
Yeah.
For the people that complain that the game's too hard, it's not too hard.
All right, you think it's not too hard. People are
It's not too hard.
All right, let's get into this quick. So, Miguel, you don't think it's hard at all?
Not at all.
Jeffrey, you think
time out. It's impossible to put a blanket statement on a game's hard or not. It's based on the person's experience.
I mean, it depends if you suck or not.
All right, sure.
And someone that reviewed the game kind of sucked, I think.
I'm playing on the third difficulty, which is what
I am too.
The game on as well.
Yeah.
I told you guys I put it on the easiest difficulty just to see what it was like.
Yeah.
And it's comical how easy it is. Like it's like
and
literally
people still died.
How easy it is on the easiest difficulty.
And
I threw a grenade at my feet just to see how much damage it would do, and it did 7 damage.
But you had
7 armor damage. I don't know if health damage would be different. And
but
then
you still had people they complain about that too. It was a baby difficulty, and I'm like, what?
Okay, whatever.
I'm not hating on people that are having a hard time with it. I just think that it was comical how easy it was on the easy.
Look at Jeff. Look at Jeff.
I know there's different difficulty levels for like players. You know, so I don't know, but I don't think it's. I think it's artificially difficult. People could think that it's harder than it is because there's no not hit markers, like no like directional indicators. Like there's a tiny little line of blood that shows up in like what direction you're getting hit in. There's no grenade indicator. You almost
well, there is if you're right next to it.
but the radius for it is so wide that even if you're not right next to it, it can still kill you. I mean, the fact that you only, I don't think this is a spoiler because it happens in the first second of the game, is like you only get 50% of your health.
You only have 50% of your health for like the first third.
For one third, yeah.
Reason.
One third of the game.
Which
I still haven't got.
And there's a reason for it.
You still have 50 health?
Yeah.
Wait. All right, whatever. I'm
farther.
No, actually, the 50% it's half of the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say because it's definitely not.
It's half of the game.
I thought you got 100. I forgot, but whatever.
So I think the game.
You'll find out if you play.
I really like the game when it's not like going against itself. Like this game. I want to like this game, and then the game tells me no, you don't. Where it's like I'm just wandering around on like I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but there's like a hub area.
There's
for
a hub
base, and you just kind of wander around aimlessly for like a couple of things unless you know where everything is in the base. And I feel like
I got something to say about that.
The geography of
it. Review. It's because when you hit the directional pad for...
See, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So when I figured that out, then I was like, okay, now I know where to go. But I didn't know
that good still.
D-pad. I didn't know you could hit down on the D-pad to tell you where to go. So I'm just wandering around for like 10 minutes. I'm like, I don't know where the fuck.
Let me.
So like when I'm shooting shit,
walk around.
I love the game. When I'm wandering around doing nothing in a submarine, I hate it. So I don't know.
Miguel, you thought the walking around, the navigating the U-boat was
so easy.
It's not hard. I'm not saying it's hard. I'm saying it's dumb. I'm saying it's unnecessary.
It's okay. Let me put you. Let me say the Destiny tower thing is dumb.
But not even close to the same thing.
Wait.
That's not here. That's not. Okay, God.
One's easier.
One's easier. Which one's easier?
There's no difficulty involved in it. It's
Destiny,
just
it's the same thing. He's just walking around.
Nah, because Destiny also has a map that has markers where tell you where people are, whereas the map
exactly.
Dude, okay.
It doesn't tell you.
Okay.
On the tower.
In the hub, you got signs where the things are at.
Which
like there's names pointing that way.
Where the things
there's a hangar going that way.
Around memorizing the map doesn't tell you what's what. I just didn't feel like I was tired. I'm like, I don't want to fucking do this. I just want to go shoot people.
And you guys are complaining just to complain.
No. I think this is valid.
No.
Either way.
In the first time that I got in there, I just walked. I did the first thing like you guys.
So you memorized the whole geography.
Yeah,
okay.
I actually did.
Okay, you are like a 1% on that one.
1% over here.
Because it's not hard.
No one.
And I was invested trying.
Hard. I'm saying it's unnecessary.
It's part of the story. There's a story there.
Regardless, it could have been 3 hallways. It did not need. I don't know.
Actually, there is.
Whatever, Jeffrey. What have you been playing this week?
Yeah. So I mean, mostly what I've been playing came from the early ass Black Friday deal. So let's get into that. Jake Jericho asks, "Got any good Black Friday deals or games you waiting for a price drop on?" So PSN, of course, you guys know, has been having sales since the beginning of the week, right? Since like Monday,
Tuesday, I think, maybe Monday, but definitely.
Picked up, or actually, I was playing Battlefield 1. But from the beginning of this week, just because I wanted to jump back into it, fucking loving that game. That game is so good. I remember I was talking about on the podcast how like you guys were saying the war mode in Call of Duty World War II was like, oh, it just makes me want to play Operations, and I'm like, oh, they're 2 different games. But then actually jumping into Operations, it's like, oh, it is clearly so much better, and I do prefer playing.
It's much better.
I thought you were gonna make the case that it's like they're different modes, and I was like, it's not. That wasn't. My
I'm still gonna say they're different modes, but like I was kind of.
I wasn't saying they were the same mode. I was just saying like it just made me want to play.
Battlefield 1 Operations is much better, and then the Premium Pass went on sale for $15. Pick that up. Played a bunch of the newer Operations, which are awesome. I still haven't gotten any of the elite classes yet, which
there's some.
I know they're on.
It tells you what you got to do to get them.
Yeah.
First, you got to prestige the class, and then you got to do use a gun a couple times and get keep kills.
And the side of the Battlefield 1 has such an interesting progression system, and I think Battlefront should copy this, and many games should copy this.
I agree.
It had me playing as a sniper, a class I never play in games.
Yep.
Just because it's like, all right, do these 5 seemingly easy things. It's like leveled in a way that's so like.
The medals?
Yeah,
no, not for the medals, for the service assignments, I think they're called.
Oh, those, okay. Yeah. That's something newer that they put in the game.
Yeah, and then you do it's super complicated, but like once you understand it, it's like easy. So it's pretty much just 5 tasks under one challenge, and the challenges are part of like assignments. So then you pretty much do like 20 things, different objectives, like so kill 20 guys with this gun or get 20 spot assists with this. Whatever, yes, I'm just like playing a sniper. I'm like, damn, snipers are fun, and I wouldn't have played as a sniper if the game didn't have this progression system. So shout out to Battlefield 1 for being awesome, for having loot boxes that are cosmetic, but not even cool cosmetic. So it's just kind of like, this is cool, I guess.
Puzzle pieces are where it's like what you want to get the boxes for.
Yeah, and then the rest of my Black Friday pickups were Dragon Ball Xenoverse for 16.
2, I assume?
2, yeah, 2. Okay. It was 25 on GameStop, but I had a $10 coupon.
Switch, right?
Use that. Got it for the Switch. Also, it was those 2, and yeah, pretty much Battlefield, Dragon Ball, and then did you guys get anything before I say my third game?
I didn't go crazy. I bought Watch Dogs 2 for $15. I forgot how much I really loved that game, so I'm glad I'm diving back into that. I was actually yesterday all day. I was like, I should be playing Wolfenstein, but I just kept playing Watch Dogs. So I really love that game.
What was the price you got it for?
15 bucks.
15.
So it was 15 at Target, but it was also at Best Buy for 15. Best Buy was just sold out. I went there first.
Miguel, did you get anything else?
Picked up the expansion pass for $12.50 on Xbox for Witcher 3. So I'll get to that eventually. That's really it. I was gonna double dip on Battlefield 1, but I can't justify. I won't play it enough, so I just I'll stick with Xbox.
And then you also managed to get an iPhone 10 as well.
Yeah, that was my big thing.
And the guy's always broke, so
yeah.
I was already on the payment
stores, right?
Not like I'm spending any extra money.
I'm fucking you.
So those are available walk into store?
It was in Connecticut for most of the Apple stores. I think there was like 2 that didn't have them in stock, but almost all of them in my like area had them. And it's cool with the upgrade program because you just buy it from the app and then you just pick it up. So it was like
to get an iPhone 10, and they're sold out earlier now. Check it out. And Miguel, you any Black Friday pickups?
Oh, I got Red Dead Redemption for the Xbox One just because.
Nice. It was
$10. Yeah, it was $10. The
Did you
complete
get it
edition.
with
the Undead.
Yep. That's
Undead was so good.
Excellent.
That's something that I haven't played, so I'm probably
play that. It's standalone.
We should. Do you have it for 360, Jeffrey? We should like see if the online even works.
I have Red Dead for 360, yes, but not Undead. But still, yeah, we could.
I picked up a couple 4K movies.
Definitely still works. What movies?
Spider-Man. The new one? Yeah, that one because I haven't seen it. And Wonder Woman because I haven't seen it.
You're gonna like. I don't know. You see,
we'll see.
You're interested.
I'm a DC guy, so
Marvel vs. DC because you did like Guardians 2 a lot.
Yeah.
So I feel like you're gonna like Spider-Man. I don't know if you're gonna. I don't really even see the need to compare Spider-Man and Wonder Woman. I think you'll like both movies.
They're so different.
I think you like both of them.
I picked up this thing, a hard drive.
Oh, nice. 1 terabyte.
Yeah, 1 terabyte
for
the
Xbox?
Xbox One because I got it last week and it's only 500 and I already maxed it out because I downloaded a bunch of EA Access games.
And that's good for Game Pass as well.
Yeah. Oh, and WWE 2K18.
How much you get?
Yeah, you did pick that up.
That game looks bad compared to 17. I don't know what they did. The engine looks bad.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
The loading times are horrible.
When they were showing like reveal trailers for it, I was like, this game does not look. I was hyped for it when they announced it. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be awesome. And then I saw some trailers, like, I'm all set. Never mind. I took it right off my queue on gameplay. I was like, fuck this. I'm not.
You bought that or as part of a pass or something?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, nice.
I want to try it out.
How much did you pay for it?
$25.
Nice.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
The Switch version's not even out yet.
And the last one, I didn't pick it up this week, but I picked it up last week. Origins. I don't know. Like I told you guys, I don't know if it's the Xbox One that's making it do this, or some cutscenes look really bad.
I don't know what that is.
Like I was
maybe some are in game and some are pre-rendered.
I don't know. Like I want it to be like I want to stop playing this and get the PS4 version and put it on the PS4 Pro and just to compare it. Yeah. I probably gonna end up doing that later.
Yeah, I'm gonna rent Assassin's Creed next after I beat Wolfenstein, so I'll let you know. I don't have a 4K TV, but I'll let you know if it looks bad on the Pro.
If you got any
and we all got one game.
Yeah. So we all picked up. If you got any good Black Friday deals, let us know in the Facebook group, facebook.com.
Yeah, let us know.
And a lot of the PSN sale games are still going through.
They're probably still going. Maybe
probably
not until Tuesday.
Monday, which would still be Tuesday. Yeah, if you wake up early before like noon Eastern time, you might be able to snag some.
You picked up. What we all got for Black Friday was GTA 5.
I already had it. But you guys got it.
You had GTA 5? I thought you bought it again this time.
I bought it like a couple months ago.
Oh, interesting. So yeah, me and Miguel got it. I got it for $34 again with 1.25 million money in game money. And Miguel got it for $25 from Best Buy. We all had it on PS3.
Yeah,
27. Yeah. But Jack Terzi asks, what do you think makes GTA 5 such a bestseller? So I think it's honestly like us, like people that like
people double triple dipping.
It came at a time where people would double dip, that it was like you'd buy it if you had a PlayStation in 2013 and were into games, you most likely were going to buy GTA 5. And now
plus 360's install base was bigger than PS3's at the time.
Exactly. And now with this, they're supporting it so much with so much content that I feel justified that I could pay $30 for it in 2017 and I'll still get my content.
Yeah, it's interesting though. We were messing around with online the past couple of days, just a little bit. But every time you and I would go do a mission, it would be like a totally different style mission, like vastly different. Like it was like almost a different game. So the fact that there's such variety in the online mode, I can see that being why people keep coming back to this game for the online. And then the campaign itself is still great to go back to if you played it a long time ago and you want to jump back in, or if you never played it.
I was likening the multiplayer experience kind of like to Mario Party mini games, which literally like you'll just play one's a square room and everyone has metal bats. One of them is one guy is a guy with a shotgun in a dark room and 6 guys have flashlights and have to stay alive. It's just like one of them's you start off as a car and then you
drive through a loop and then you turn into a jet plane and then you do it. I don't know. It's crazy. It is cool that the mods for this game are really awesome. And not so much mods like quote unquote, but like the way that Rockstar has kind of
open up the game mode.
Like there's all kinds of weird ways
like
that
they've Halo.
Yeah. Exactly, like Forge.
Yeah, there hasn't really been a game like another game like that has such customizable game modes and that you could put it on. I remember Killzone Shadowfall tried doing that at launch, where you could make like your cool game mode and then other people could play it and it'll be.
Well, Doom did a good job of that with the snap map, but everyone made fun of the name snap map, so no one really messed with it. But snap map, if you actually delve into snap map with Doom, it's actually really awesome.
Yeah, it's just the online for that game never caught on.
Yeah,
but
it wasn't good. That's why
it was okay. It was like a 6 out of 10 for the online.
Yeah. So GTA 5 coming back alive 4 years later.
It never went away. It's just we just reawoke.
For us, yeah. I was playing a bunch in first person because there's actually a secret trophy for playing the game in first person for 15 hours. So whenever I'm doing something weird, I just toss in first person just to see. I know, right? 15 hours is a long time.
I'll never get that trophy. I'm all set on that.
But it is so different being like face to face with like NPCs in that game. Just because I don't know, just because like you're so used to like them just being like so far away. I guess like literally just from like a basic like they're small on the screen and now they're big on the screen. I don't know, I think that's interesting.
See, you were making that case, and Miguel and I were like, "What are you talking about?" I know what you're saying. Where it's more up close and personal now, but it's like I get up close and personal in other.
It's still the same game. It's like whatever.
Because I feel like in GTA,
I also don't really do the thing that everyone else does that often, where you just go around randomly mowing people down. Like I haven't really done that since like Vice City, where I used to just try to rack up the stars. I just don't care. It's like I know I'm going to die eventually. I play the game for other reasons.
Oh, I hate that. Yeah, I never like getting any stars. It causes me so much anxiety.
I know. Yeah, well, yeah, that's the same thing too. Is like,
it's like stop chasing me.
Before we move on, I have also been playing Hue. I've been playing that. It was a Plus game from last month, and I've been playing it on Vita, but I do sometimes dabble with the PS4 version. It is cross-save, which is awesome.
And hold up, also what I was playing earlier this week, Rec Room came out. We talked about it last episode, Rec Room for PSVR.
Yeah, I want to hold the conversation for Rec Room until we can play it together, because I have it downloaded now. So
fine, fair enough. But then I'll have a different aspect on this. You could play with PC players. I was playing with my brother on an Oculus.
Yep, it's crossplay. I think I did know that. I think maybe Greg Miller said that on the Kind of Funny Games Daily show.
And I was telling you guys, I find it funny that when PlayStation needs the more users, then they're all okay with making it crossplay. Like they need more VR users install base. But
I'm excited. I'm excited to jump into that. You have really been hyping that game up, so I'm excited for that.
I mean,
but go ahead.
I get it why they're doing that for VR, because you don't have a big advantage. Instead, the problem is when it's a controller versus a mouse and keyboard. That's when you get the problem.
That's the competitive. Although you can make the same argument for the Oculus Touch and the Vive with that weird controller.
But it's not like. I haven't played the game, so I don't know.
What's it called? Like, there are like versus modes in Rec Room that PSVR has a insane disadvantage to anyone playing with Oculus or Vive just because they have room scale.
Exactly.
Here I am in the PSVR. I have one camera on my monitor in this room, and it's like.
But does it make it like a big difference?
Oh, huge!
Yeah.
But I feel like that game's a game you're just playing for fun, anyways. So it's like
PSVR. At the end of the day, is just so. I wish it had room scale, and I wish it had. Give me the option.
Wait for a couple years, man,
and put it there.
Yeah.
It's just like it's not.
That's what I'm waiting for. The second version.
Yeah, so I guess we'll give
here's a hot take: PS5, no PSVR. It's just going to be Oculus or Vive. Use whatever you want.
That'd be bold. You're saying on the 5?
On the PS5?
No, I don't agree with that.
They're going to say we want to support VR, but we can't afford to make a crazy new.
I mean, which was the one? Which VR system has sold the most? VR, PSVR.
Yeah,
that's the one that sold.
Price though.
Which one has sold the most?
I understand that. That was like a nonsensical hot take I just made. I'm not like really completely serious with that.
Unless
just let me talk about Hue. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I played Hue. I really like the game a lot. It's a puzzle game where you have like a wheel, like a color wheel, almost like a weapon wheel in like GTA. Only you select colors instead of weapons. And so anytime you select a color, it changes the background of that level as that color. So if the background is like purple and there's an orange like box that you can jump on, if you change the background to orange, that box disappears because it blends in with the color of the background. So it makes a lot of cool puzzles using that idea. I'm at the very end of the game. I'm pretty sure I only have a handful of puzzles left. But I really enjoyed it a lot. It's a game that I wanted to get last year, and I just never got around to it. And so the fact that it was Plus, I was like, oh, shit, let me jump on that. Plus, combined with the fact that I just got my new Vita.
And it doesn't have a platinum, right?
No platinum. That's the only bad thing. But there is a gold for beating it, I guess. It's not.
I got a bunch of golds for ranking up my classes in Battlefield. And then I remembered that Sony Rewards thing. That you get 25 golds and you get like $5. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. Those golds are racking up to something.
Kind of we should just go through all the Plus games one day and just like figure out what would be monetarily like the best ones to go run through.
Terminator Salvation probably could get you $5 if you did that.
God.
But it is not time to play Terminator Salvation just yet because it is time for the Islander Report.
There'll be some news.
There are 8 items on this list.
Hey, Captain's count.
Oh, real quick, because Miguel's voice reminded me. And Wolfenstein, why the fuck does BJ Blazkowicz have to talk like, Caroline, please save me. I'm gonna die, Caroline. Like he talks to himself
when he's like thinking,
talking to people in conversation, it's fine. But when he's like talking to himself, he has like an inner monologue, and it's just so cheesy, and he does the worst.
They're going for like this like poetic type thing. Like you walk into like the skies is the day, and I guess I didn't mind it, but I just thought it was like
I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
It's also such a
well, I mean, if you think of
conversations,
but if you take a step back,
voice that he does it with. But in more of a serious voice. I can't take.
But the guy's the guy's not doing good. I'm not gonna say what's happening to him,
but he talks. He doesn't talk with like that when he's in conversation and cutscenes.
I guess that's supposed to be the difference
because he's like trying to
I don't know.
make sure that he's okay.
Like, it's like because Brian Bloom voices him, and he also did the voice for Nick Reyes in Infinite Warfare, and I thought he did an excellent job in Infinite Warfare. So it's just weird that it's like you couldn't do a better voice. Maybe it's the direction of I don't know. Whatever. Moving on. Number one on the Islander.
The way experience gains scale in Destiny 2 is being changed. In a post on its official website, Bungie acknowledged the issues with the XP gain in Destiny 2, noting it's been a discussion point among the community as well as the studio. Quote, after reviewing our data, we agreed that the system is not performing the way we like it to. The developer said, Bungie is deactivating its system, which had XP scale up when players would be playing for longer fixed duration activities like raids or long crucible matches, and scaled down when playing shorter activities like public events. So pretty much
so like when Miguel and I were complaining, oh, these public events suck, we're not getting anything, fuck this, we're out and we quit the game. This is why.
Yeah, no, so pretty much your XP, which only really has any impact on getting bright engrams. You fill up the bar on the bottom of the screen, and you get one bright engram. If you were doing things that like very fast, like you're doing a bunch of public events, you'd be getting less XP rather than if you were doing longer things or spacing the things out. Because I guess
remind me something.
They don't want you to be grinding for bright engrams. And why this is ridiculous is because within a snap of a finger, they could change it and fix the system.
They did already.
Exactly. But instead of fixing it, they just turned it off.
No. I mean, it's fixed more or less because it has to do with Eververse and microtransactions. When it has to do with why I'm getting the same 5 Iron Banner drops in a row, or just the overall meta being such an issue, they have to wait till season 2 to fix that. And I think this is honestly ridiculous. And another sign of microtransactions.
The game's gonna die. It's fine, man.
Yeah.
No, that game's gonna start tailing off. These next 2 DLCs, they're gonna be coats of paint for people like Jeffrey, which is fine. And then the big like Comet or Taken King or whatever DLC for year 2. That's what's gonna bring people like me and you in. That's the original codename Comet for Destiny 1.
Yeah. Nice.
That's what's gonna bring me back in is the big DLC, and I can't like.
I don't think it's coming for
the farther we go from Destiny,
from a year from now, probably.
The farther we are from Destiny 2's launch, it just boggles my mind how they release this game and how it's just
how they fumbled.
It's crazy how there were things in Destiny 1 that they fixed and that you're just taking so many steps.
And then they re-broke them. Yeah,
it makes sense to me.
It's funny. It's funny to me that both Call of Duty and this game, especially this year this year, let's just say this year, they had like the fans threw a fucking softball to them so they could just hit it out of the park, and they both Call of Duty just purely fucking missed, and Destiny like barely fucking hit the ball.
It's like the right direction.
They just went completely
and then they're just direction. Like, oh, let's go this way. Like you knew what to do for Destiny 2. Just make Destiny 1 with new missions. That's literally all we wanted.
World War II is like a single, and Destiny 2 is like a solid hit that looks like it's going to be a home run, but it just goes a little foul.
No,
it's like
World War II is a fucking swing and a miss, dude.
No, because I think World War II did the base level of what people expected. Like people expected a basic World War II first person
multiplayer shooter.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Like the boots are on the ground. Yes. Happy, you know. But
see, now this is what I was saying last week is that everyone lost their minds about Battlefront 2, but these 2 games are massive games that are not getting anywhere near the publicity because
it's because actually EA is responding to that. Activision waits fucking days before they respond, and EA responded really quick after fans, especially with the Reddit stuff that happened.
No. What I'm saying, the fans blew up about it and made a big deal about it.
I mean,
they're not making a big deal about
that. Happened to Call of Duty a couple years ago, but they didn't do anything. They just Black Ops 3, I think, was the main one. They blew up with the same thing, and they just didn't respond.
It wasn't making CNN headlines about
because Anthony,
online gambling.
Okay, well, hold on. I'm going to throw you at this, Anthony. First of all, it's Star Wars.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Also, I mean, Battlefront's doing – because at the end of the day, the shit I'm talking on Destiny right now is about this news article we're still talking about that it's only still bright engrams and cosmetic shit.
But there's been so many issues with the Eververse stuff, though. Like, this is just the next issue in the long saga of Bungie mishandling.
I don't think the issue here is the actual XP, because I don't think bright engrams – people are not complaining about bright engrams. I think the main issue here – I mean,
because they're messing with the XP.
I think the original post was against bright engrams and was for, like, you wanted to grind bright engrams. But my at least personal hang up is that they're responding to this so fast and not other aspects of the game. Supposedly they are supposed to not supposedly they are having
a good point.
Stream this week where Luke Smith, creative director, did say he's going to address the community concerns. He said he pretty much said yeah, we're reading all your shit. We got this. We're going to talk about it. Hopefully he doesn't pull EA a dice and say sense of achievement and stuff and it's actually good. But we'll see. And we'll let you know next week.
That's what's gonna happen. They need to get rid of the tokens, man. The tokens are so stupid.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Just let me level up the fucking different vendors the way I used to in Destiny 1. Why did they fuck that up? I don't know.
Moving on to the quick news: loot boxes, whose contents rely on chance, don't meet the UK's criteria for unlawful gambling. According to the UK Gambling Commission, since the prizes unlocked in loot boxes are usable only in the games which they are won, I thought this is old now, and can't be cashed out, they don't fit the bill for licensed gambling activity. I
think there was another country that also.
It was another country, so they're all going to the same.
Belgium wants to ban games with loot boxes for sales to minors.
I think it might have been France.
No, but it was Belgium.
No. The one that said that they don't.
And then Hawaii also.
I think it was Australia, but I could be wrong.
Someone from Hawaii went up and had a is the one who called Star Wars or Battlefront
Star
Wars themed casino for kids. Solid slam.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think I talked about this last week, but I'm totally against government intervention in this because I
am as well.
I think I talked about this because it's going to lead.
We like our industry or the gaming industry, not our industry. The gaming industry needs to figure it out on their own. That's the problem. Is that conglomerates like EA and Activision are just saying "fuck off." So we'll see. I just want to give a quick update to what I think about the progression and in-game bullshit with Battlefront 2. It seems like it's getting worse the more I play. Where it's like I'll play a 25-minute Galactic Assault. Like I'm noticing it more the more I play. I almost have all the characters unlocked. Once I have all the characters unlocked, then there's nothing to buy with credits other than loot crates or loot boxes, whatever.
I mean, don't you have to use the credits to unlock like star cards or like level up the star cards?
Crafting parts to upgrade the star cards.
Oh, okay.
You use
and
credits
you get
to buy
that
the loot boxes,
from the loot
which
boxes.
then give you new cards. You get the new cards from the
what a fucking system.
It's a clusterfuck. It's a clusterfuck. So, I mean, the game is enjoyable without paying attention to that. Like, if I don't look at someone in the lobby and see what cards they have, I'm not even going to think twice about it. It doesn't. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. But it is like it's so deflating when it's like we just won this awesome fucking 30-minute Galactic Assault round, and I got 250 credits. But then I'll lose a blast match that took 7 minutes. And I get 250 credits. It makes no fucking sense. So they need the same, right? Yeah, it depends. Yeah. Like it's I don't know.
But it's around.
Yeah, you don't get a lot. You barely get any.
So stupid. Yeah.
So they just need to make it so you either earn more credits or shit costs less. But it's like I said, I am enjoying the game. I'm thoroughly enjoying the game, but that is an issue with it. So I do just want to be transparent with not transparent.
Like, moving on. If my audio sounds bad again this week, I'm sorry. I just realized again that fucking Audition decides to stop recording in the middle. It recorded the first 30 minutes, so hopefully that will be used. But
do you want to stop here and then we'll start again?
I don't know when it stopped. How long are you guys into this episode?
My Audition 34 minutes.
I mean, I started recording again, so I guess it's gonna be.
It shouldn't be that bad then.
There's only
2 minutes.
It probably will
3 minutes.
require a slight more.
I'll just have to manually line you up. It's fine. Sorry for under the curtain.
That's some fun behind the scenes. Next up, the developers of Marvel Heroes Gazillion has been reportedly shutted down with all its staff laid off the day before Thanksgiving. This comes via multiple employees on Twitter who claim they were laid off without their PTO or their pay time off or severance pay. The closure comes after Disney Marvel shut down Gazillion's free-to-play action RPG Marvel Heroes. Yeah, so this sucks.
Yep.
Really no warning. Slight warning last week. They said it was going to be shut down with no date. And now,
I mean,
like the license, like end of the year or 6 months.
Their license expired in October, and I guess they were trying to figure out, and I guess Disney decided not to.
This
extended it, so yeah,
it's terrible.
This sucks for people who bought loot boxes and shit, but I mean, it sucks even more for the employees. You know, not being told that you're gonna get left off.
People that paid money for this game, like loot boxes and whatever, but you're gonna waste money in fucking video games. You know what I mean? You know what you're getting into when you buy loot crates and shit. It's terrible for the employees of Gazillion. No PTO or severance. PTO is one thing because they should owe you, but there might be a loophole around it.
They probably signed their contract.
But no severance. That's fucking garbage. That's such garbage.
Yep.
So and I don't know if I don't think the no severance and no PTO is Disney. Disney just decided not to renew the contract. So it is technically, I guess, Disney's fault for not renewing the contract, but it's Gazillion's fault for not paying out their employees.
Yeah, a lot of business stuff.
It's a shitty situation all around. Best of luck to everyone affected with Gazillion.
Word. Next up, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice has sold 500,000 copies, a profit only 3 months after its launch. $13 million in revenue has been generated by the game in the first 3 months, with 500,000 units accountable for the return, allowing Ninja Theory to break even on its experimental, quote-unquote, indie AAA project. So yeah, this is awesome.
Fucking
is
great.
cool.
Yeah.
I was I don't know if I mentioned it last week, but I think I did. But I'm playing Hellblade. I'm not loving it, but I think I'm gonna jump back in just to finish it off. Just so
I might pick it up when it goes on sale. Because I do want to play it. I know you loved it, Miguel.
Yeah, Miguel has high praise. So I want
to. Just great. I just
because Miguel, you're saying it's like one of the best stories of the year.
In my opinion,
I have to see it through because I'm enjoying the story.
It starts slow and
go on sale for Black Friday.
It's slow. It's very mysterious.
It's not for sale for a reason, dude. For the same reason that it's a small game and they're trying to break even, which they did. And whatever they sell from now on,
a lot of Hitman went on sale.
But that's a bigger game, bro. I mean,
you can compare. They had a bigger publisher, but IO is a smaller company.
Yeah, but they had more money, right? You assume so because the publisher, right? I'm not saying they did or not.
I guess.
I'm saying that the game wasn't on sale. Well, I mean,
but it's been out long enough where I think they could have justified a little bit of a sale, even if it was like.
I mean, it was on sale for like a day or two.
No, I mean that could always just be
like a month ago.
That could always just be like a company like Ninja Theory being like, oh, like they didn't file something in or like they didn't come to an agreement or something with PlayStation. Like,
I mean, the game's great.
Buy
it, play it.
Buy it, whatever price it is at. Miguel says. Next up, Square Enix president and CEO Yosuke Matsuda recently explained why it allowed Hitman Interactive to keep the Hitman IP. Quote unquote. It's because I believe this is by Yosuke. Yeah. It's because I believe it wouldn't be Hitman unless it was Hitman made by IO. Matsuda told GameIndustry.biz, adding that he believes fans of the series feel the same way. I believe the fans of Hitman think it's only Hitman if it's made by IO, so I thought that was the best way for the game to continue, and that's why we were supportive of the management buyout, and of course didn't mind if they continued to use the IP, he explained. Yeah, it's cool.
That's fucking rad. That's totally rad. That Square Enix is like, we get it, you made the game really good, just have it. That's fucking awesome. They could have just nickeled and dimed him and been like,
he had the point. Yeah, he had the point too that if they had kept the IP and someone else that the game,
would it sell?
People were just So
that's cool.
I'm sure.
I'm telling you, man, Square Enix is that one of the few companies that's like we're talking shit about EA, we're talking shit about Bethesda, not Bethesda, Activision. And Bethesda's dropping the ball with like the release dates or whatever.
Are they though?
And Square
could see the exact opposite with Konami, where it's like, oh yeah, we don't give a shit if people aren't going to buy Metal Gear Solid without Kojima making it.
But Metal Gear Survive, still alive.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man, Square Enix is one of those companies that like they keep giving consumer friendly things, whether it's like games.
I'm sure they got some good money too for it.
I'm sure, but it's just nice that Square Enix is like actually.
It is nice.
Doing something consumer friendly. Like we should, if we're gonna talk about all the bad shit, we should celebrate something cool like this. I think that's pretty rad.
Next up, fans are rallying against EA for microtransactions in FIFA. There's a petition going on. #fix FIFA.
It only took fighting against Battlefront to do this for FIFA because this has been going on for years with FIFA.
Yeah, I don't really play FIFA, but I mean, supposedly it's like the same issue with NBA 2K's virtual currency and shit.
Well, that was like mega egregious.
No, that one was bad. That one was just
real bad.
Ooh, they took it way too far.
It's been going on for years, and the players finally saw the opening where they were rebelling against Battlefront 2's microtransactions.
Yep.
Like, oh, let's pile on with FIFA now. So sucks it couldn't happen sooner, but good for the fans of FIFA.
Remember when there were like not talks ever by the companies, but like by industry people of having just like a single games of service, Madden or FIFA, and that would just update over the years, and you pay subscription or something, or it would be funded by the microtransactions. Yeah, instead you just have to buy it every year and pay microtransactions.
There were rumors that they're going to do that with FIFA, but I doubt it. I doubt it.
You know what?
least.
You know what PES should do? Pro Evolution Soccer. Yeah. They should make a trailer or something like, "Hey, come to us. We don't have this system."
They do have
or something like that.
They have Ace purchases, but it's it was a trial version of last year's Pro Evolution Soccer, and it's way cooler. It's so much cooler. Yep. Like even I didn't spend any money in it, but basically the trial version is their version of Ultimate Team that we have full access to it, or almost full access. You might be like limited in some way, but like the purchases that you could do in it, you could earn within the game easily, and it's totally awesome. Like a pack opening in FIFA, it's like I hate myself for buying this pack, and now I'm going to get a shit player. Whereas like in PES, it's like it's this weird like lottery looking system where it's like a little ball,
and then when
you stop it, and then when you get it, also it's I don't know. It was way cooler. I don't know.
Wait, does PES actually have pachinko machines in it?
I mean, if you think about it.
The ball. If it has the ball, it's
the ball. Yeah, I guess you could say something about it.
It just sucks that PES isn't as good of a game.
Oh, really? I think mechanically the game is better. Controls better. It's better.
I don't know.
The thing with that game,
die-hard FIFA player, and he bought PES this year, and he did say PES was better, but he said FIFA from a mechanic standpoint is still better.
No, I don't agree with that.
He plays it 7 hours a day, every single day. I do not think that
it's because he's used to it. That's why.
No, it's not, because he bought PES before FIFA 17 came out and played it for like 2 months straight or a month straight or however long it was out before FIFA.
That still doesn't justify that.
And he said he likes it, but he said there's little like things in the minutia of FIFA 17 that maybe it's just his preference.
Well, that's what
I'm saying.
Listeners, what do you think is better, PES or FIFA? Tweet at us at PSBF Podcast. Moving on to the next news piece, Call of Duty Battle Royale sorta is coming. It's only exclusive to the Chinese game Call of Duty Online, which is
like the Halo Online that was in Korea only or something like that.
Which is it's the weirdest thing. It's a call. I think it's a free to play. Yeah, it's free to play Call of Duty Online. It looks totally different than like.
It's the game's based from
it's very similar.
Black Ops 1.
Yeah.
So but the online is based from Black Ops 1.
With like some like just Black Ops 3 edition. It's very like it has like its kill streaks are just like random ass things.
It's bizarre. Yeah, it has the online has maps from pretty much every game. Weapons from every game. It's pretty much a mixture from every game. It's just the core engine is from Black Ops 1.
This is PC only, made by Tencent. So we'll just go over quick. It's pretty much a survival mode, 18-player PvP battle royale. You'll fly onto a map, and
is it an open world?
It's small.
No, it's a bigger maps than the ones that we usually have.
I watched the gameplay of it. It's interesting. It's pretty much what you think, but it's just like check out a YouTube video. It's pretty interesting. It's funny looking. But yeah.
So since this information came out, I don't know. I mean, I follow Call of Duty, so a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people are thinking that they're gonna expecting it to come, because in headquarters there's a section on the side. There's like an entrance, but you can't go in there. And if you see, there's like it seems like an actual fucking map there, and people are thinking that that's probably what they're gonna end up doing there.
That would be cool. That would be cool if World War II added that. We'll see.
But the game,
none of us have it anymore. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Miguel sold it out of a bit of rage.
Yeah, fuck that.
And last up, Polyphony Digital President Kazumori Yamauchi has revealed some of the new content set to come to Gran Turismo Sport over the next few weeks. Patch 1.06 available on November 27th. That is already happened. We'll roll out with 3 free new cars, including a Vision GT, a Zagato, and an Audi LMP1 racer.
Yeah, I wonder how the sales are going for this game. They should have not sold it for $60 because the game is not complete, in my opinion.
If it was $40, I think it would have sold a little bit better.
I think you're right. It's $30. It's not even complete. It's not even close.
It's not even. Because you could people are making if there's Motorsport and then Horizon every other year, but Horizon's a full mega-sized game.
Yeah,
this doesn't seem like it's a full game content-wise. So at least that's the hyperbole I've been hearing about it. So,
word, and that's about it for the news this week. Pretty quiet, really, but not the most stuff. But let's move on to the list of PlayStation games coming to every possible PlayStation platform, as read by your best friends for the week of November 28th.
Just side note, there was no drop this week, so if we miss something,
Clements
bring it up next week.
Yeah,
he had the weekend off, I guess.
So I went to there's no drops. I went to GameFly for their new releases, and I got a couple games which are I don't know how accurate they are because one of them I don't even know has a physical release, but we'll see. Pillars of the Earth, physical. Radial G Racing Evolved for PSVR. It doesn't look PSVR required. It might be. I don't really know. VR Karts. This is PSVR required. I thought this also came out. I don't know.
Has VR in the name, so
Black Mirror. This is the THQ Nordic game. There's nothing to do with the Netflix show. It's like some horror thing.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It does look cool though. The few trailers I've seen or the one trailer I've seen 300 times in my news feed looks cool.
The Blob, that mid-generation Wii game, is coming to PS4.
Why not? Why not?
I heard listening from Laura Kate Dale on Jim on the Podquisition that it runs at like 20 frames. So I don't even know.
Surprised. It probably ran at 20 frames on the Wii. Probably ran at 15 on the Wii.
Tricky Towers, which I'm pretty sure I have from some PS Plus thing or maybe an Xbox One Games with Gold. I guess it's coming physical now.
No, there was Tricky Towers.
It's a Tricky Towers.
Oh yeah, that was a Plus game. It's a fun game. Fun game.
And then
it's like sort of a play on Tetris, like a competitive Tetris, sort of.
Yeah, it's like stacking. It was pretty cool. I liked it.
Yeah, it's fun. Tay and I played it together for a bit when it first came out. It was pretty cool.
And then the realest game of the week, coming the 1st of December, Doom VFR. So this is going to be $30, not like Skyrim. It's not the exact Doom. It's a different game. It's more like...
It's a custom tailor-made experience for VR.
It's really based around teleporting and stuff like that. But yeah, those are the releases. Pretty much nothing.
Remind me, weren't they gonna
Black Friday? So I figured there wouldn't be anything.
Weren't they gonna make Fallout VR 2, or they came out already?
For Vive, not for PS4.
That's coming out.
Oh, okay.
I hope it gets ported to PS4, but so far no news on PSVR. But definitely on Vive.
And then I'm just looking for December. Pretty much, like there's nothing coming out besides an Okami remake. Dead Rising 4. Oh, Dead Rising 4 is coming out. That'll be for next week's episode.
Finally.
And then Xenoblade on off console Switch. But yeah. But then
Dreams.
Looking at Dreams. Yeah, they release it.
PSX is coming up.
PSX.
PSX is what, 2 weeks away?
2 weeks away.
Let's see. When PSX is.
Should we bother doing a PSX predictions?
I mean, we could talk about it.
So
I don't know.
But, we could do a little expect too much. I don't want to go too. I don't want to make the whole episode about it because it said that we're gonna overblow it, and then it'll be here.
Yeah, I don't expect
quick trailer for Dreams. It'll be out in the next 3 years, and then it'll be like, what the fuck?
Just looking at the future drop. In the early 2018, we're getting Ni no Kuni, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Dissidia, if you're into that, Monster Hunter World, Shadow of the Colossus, and this is in the first 2 months. Metal Gear Survive, Far Cry 5. Crew 2.
Yeah. We get a little bit of a reprieve with December. So catch up on all your shit now. Do it.
December's literally the only month with no
me telling all the best friends to catch up on your shit now because it's going to get fucking nuts again in like a month and a half.
Vampire's supposed to come out in March.
Oh, that game.
Okay. I don't know.
Is that the one you showed me, Miguel? That looks really cool.
Yeah.
It's the one that it looks like kind of like a horror survival game.
Yep.
Yeah, that game looks rad. I'm excited for that one.
So get ready for games.
I kept like, just the name of it. I kept getting confused with Code Vein, but it's nothing.
Yeah,
like Code Vein does
vampires.
I don't know. I don't think that has an ETA. So yeah, short week this week. We're gonna close out with game time as usual. So Miguel is leading.
Game time.
3-1. So because Miguel has won last week, we'll let Jeffrey lead off with the first game. So this is your first episode of the PS Best Friends podcast, essentially what I do is I look up a bunch of games. Typically we do 5, but I have an emergency one this week in case we need an extra one for any reason. I look up the Metacritic score for the PlayStation version of that game. So if it is a multi-console game, I will look up the PlayStation version of it. And if it was a game that was released multiple times, I'll specify like the PS3 version if it was PS3 and then got ported to PS4. So the first game... And this is
Miguel has 3 because on the doc it says 2, but I mean we could have just not updated it.
Let me look through the questions. So 1, 2, 3.
I have 3 what?
No, it's
3 wins.
1, 2. 3. No, you're right. 2-1. 2-1.
2-1. 2-1.
I think he also won the first game week that we did, like the first one, but it was a different type of game, so I don't think we count that. So it's 2-1. 2-1. Miguel. First game for the week.
We're not counting the other one.
No, because it was a different game. It wasn't the Metacritic.
Still won.
If we go back to that game, then it'll count. All right, then we'll bring that. That'll carry over.
All right, whatever.
First game: Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier for PlayStation.
Oh, Future Soldier.
Go ahead, Jeffrey.
Miguel, start this one. No, because the one who starts.
He's just said. Oh, whatever. And
disadvantage.
Yeah, because I could just go over or under him by one point, which
shit.
Miguel does to me all the time.
I remember playing that game and I thought it was fun, but
Future Soldier.
I'd never played the campaign, so I don't know how that was.
I'm
70s, and this is in the 70s probably, maybe 80s. 70, 78?
Jeffrey?
80.
Oh, shit.
79?
It's a good thing I brought a spare because it was 79. So,
really?
I was going to go 79, but I wanted to.
Split the point. Good thing I got a backup this week. Next game, Jeffrey. Katamari Damacy for PS2.
Let's see. For PS2. Ooh.
OG.
Huh.
For PS2.
That's how you say it, Damacy or Damacy?
Yeah. I always read it as like democracy because I just didn't get it.
Is it this or this? Yeah.
I'm gonna say I think that's a 79. So
Miguel?
I have no clue.
You don't know what Katamari is?
I probably heard it.
Shout out to Touch My Katamari and the Vita. Great game.
Isn't that a free game?
80? I don't know.
I think at 1 point. Oh,
probably lower.
What did you say, Jeffrey?
79. Such a cunt.
It was 86.
I'll take it.
Katamari was the game where you're the little like alien guy and you roll the ball and then the ball picks up stuff and then the ball gets big.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I remember now.
And the bigger you are,
Never played it, but yeah, I remember that.
Next game is a personal favorite of mine. I fucking loved this game back in the day. Fat Princess for PlayStation 3.
Ooh.
And who's going first?
Miguel.
Fuck. For the PS3, right?
Yes. Fat Princess. Period. Not the fucking adventures. Not the piece of cake. Whatever the fuck the other one was.
There's a PS4 one, I think, right?
Yeah, there's a PS4 that came out like 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, it was like Fat Princess Adventures. It was like a totally different game. It was the same visual style.
I don't think those games are good, right?
The two spin-off ones were trash. There was like a bad one for PSP.
People like the first one.
Was amazing.
But it's kind of culty. What do you got? Miguel? Say number.
78, whatever.
I think it's an 84.
79 point, Miguel.
Oh.
Damn.
Now this is a game.
Fuck it. I'm gonna undercut you every time. Go.
This is a game that I'm not sure either of you had ever heard of, but I had to put in an oddball this week. Clive Barker's Jericho for PlayStation 3.
What's the name?
Jericho?
Clive Barker's Jericho.
Is it based on that TV show Jericho?
No. It's a horror game.
That'd be pretty cool.
You like that? You watch that show?
No, I never watched it, but that'd be pretty cool, I'm saying.
It's my go?
Yeah, it's Jericho.
Clive Barker's Jericho? That's a 54. Everyone knows that.
Everybody knows that. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go higher than you because...
One bite, everybody knows.
I don't think it's in the fucking 50. Never heard it, but... 60? What?
60. All right, Jeffrey, you gotta.
Is there like? Do you have like a description for it?
Yeah, now I want to look at it.
It's a first person horror game. It's kind of like Condemned if you went into like hell and there was monsters.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I don't remember this game. Where'd you even find it? Oh, it's by Mercury Steam.
I played the demo for this back in the day, and I was like, "Oh, this game looks pretty rad." And then the reviews came out, and they're like, "Don't play this game; it's bad." I was like, "Fuck."
The designer is Clive Barker. He just put his name on it. He was Clive Barker. This is like his like extremely famous guy that I'm just totally blanking on.
So that is
Taiwan again.
I think we got 1-3 on that one. Yeah.
So we'll do the last two just to do them. We'll do them quick. Unit 13 for PlayStation Vita.
For the PS Vita, right? 80. It's lower. It's like 7 in the low 70s, right?
What is it?
Unit 13.
Yeah, no, I said 78. Miguel said 80.
I said 80, but I'm sure it's the lower 70s.
70. Point Jeffrey.
What was it? 70?
71.
Man, that was a good game. I liked it.
I enjoyed it. It was free on Plus too. Like not initially, but eventually.
So late.
Yeah, like eventually. Like when I bought it when I had my original Vita, and then when I rebought my Vita, it was free again, or it was free then. So I was like, oh, cool, I'll download this again.
He did Hellraiser, Clive Barker. All right.
Word. And then the last game, which was the bonus game the spare game that doesn't matter anymore. Another Zipper interactive game, SOCOM 2 for PlayStation 2.
I have no idea. 83.
SOCOM 2?
Yep.
I remember they were reviewed really high.
You didn't play SOCOM 2, Jeffrey? You didn't play any of the SOCOMs?
I didn't PS2.
It's around like
hardcore PlayStation.
It's in the 90s. Maybe high 80s. I'm gonna say 88.
What did you say, Jeffrey?
83. Listen to the tape.
83 sounds right, but it was 87. So Miguel wins it out.
Yeah, because I remember those like first couple games were really, really good.
3-1 overall. SOCOM 2 was excellent.
Yeah,
SOCOM 2 is arguably the best one. And then I loved Combined Assault, but it was just like so late in the PS2 generation that didn't really get as much notoriety as they needed. Not notoriety, like popularity, whatever.
Did the SOCOMs have campaigns?
They did up until Combined Assault, and then SOCOM 4 came out and it had a shitty campaign, like a real shitty campaign. And actually, Confrontation came out first, and that was online only, and it was okay. And then SOCOM 4 came out, and it was bad. It was very bad, not good.
Yeah,
it's one of those games where they're like, "Oh, you can get the move controller with the move gun," and it sucked.
That was so stupid.
Fucking so bad. I was so pissed that game sucked.
SOCOM 4 came out during the PSN outage. At the beginning of it.
Yeah, that's the other thing that killed it too.
Probably didn't help it either, but
yeah,
I did play it when it was active, and it was bad. It was bad. Sucks. It sucks because I was such a huge SOCOM fan.
Yeah, the 3 games hit by the PSN outage: Mortal Kombat 9 or whatever, and Portal 2 and SOCOM.
At least Portal 2 was kind of a co-op game.
SOCOM the most,
like a split screen co-op.
We're gonna say that. Yeah.
That game was bad, anyways. It was gonna die, anyways.
Which one? Portal?
Zipper Interactive. No, SOCOM 4. All right. Anyone else got any final thoughts? How was your Thanksgivings? Eat a lot of food?
I don't really like Thanksgiving. Let me know, listeners, if you like Thanksgiving. I don't really care for turkey.
I ate way too much early in the day, and then I took a 3-hour nap, and then I woke up. Tay's father-in-law's cousin brought over 127%, 127 proof whiskey, and I thought I was going to die. Not even from like being drunk, but from like it burned so bad, like my chest hurt. So
127. That's what 3%.
127 proof. It was fucking bonkers. It tasted like fucking acid. It was good. Like it was for the proof that it was really smooth, but it burned my chest so fucking bad.
Just fucking drink 99% alcohol. Yeah, no, I don't really like Thanksgiving that much. It's because I also, as a Jew, there's so many holidays, and our whole family lives right next to each other. It's just another one, Thanksgiving. We see each other so often that it's not like, like Thanksgiving's the one time of year we see our families. But Hanukkah's coming up. I'm excited for that. Listeners, if you don't celebrate Christmas, let us know what holidays you do celebrate in December.
You should do like how many days is Hanukkah? 8 days?
Yeah.
You should do like 8 days of PS Best Friends like holiday special and do something for that. Come up with something.
Random videos. Yeah, I could do that.
Come up with something. Just do something.
It'd be fun.
It'd be fun.
Small bit. Yeah, that'd be interesting.
That'd be cool. And then, Miguel, how was your Thanksgiving? You just kind of like.
I could do a Last of Us playthrough because Joel is possibly canonically Jewish.
He is,
according to a Naughty Dog Christmas letter they had, which is like, thanks, like whatever, happy holidays, and it's everyone like in Christmas outfits and stuff, but Joel is in a sweater with the Hanukkah menorah on it, and he's like,
I didn't know that.
Has a frowny face. Yeah, so people have seen that. Also, I mean, Druckmann's Jewish, so maybe he put that in.
Yeah, maybe it was. Yeah, maybe it wasn't saying Joel was Jewish. It was just like a nod.
BJ though, BJ Blazkowicz, Jewish as fuck.
Oh yeah, I'm really Jewish. These Nazis trying to take out my holidays.
They're ruining my Hanukkah.
I don't like Christmas. I'm more of a Hanukkah guy. Are you listening, Caroline? Yeah, so like I said, short episode, didn't really have a lot to talk about. We're kind of bullshit now, but it's fine. So let's kind of look ahead a little bit while we have a little bit of time on the pod. So we got PSX coming up. With the Game Awards coming up, which we'll recap. We're not going to do anything crazy for that because we're going to kind of do our own thing for that.
We're going to wait until the year's fucking actually done.
You guys watch that? What is your...
We'll probably do end of December. I don't think we need to necessarily wait until actual January to do it.
I mean, the last week, I think.
Yeah, but there's no games coming out that are going to sneak onto our list at this point.
Well, no, also
you
for
never
time
know,
to
man.
play games. If I get Assassin's Creed in December 20th, you know,
I'm getting Resident Evil.
That's what I was saying. Is the only reason we would wait until January is if we were
to play the games,
trying to catch up on stuff. But like I was saying, like the eligibility, like our eligibility, I think anything that was late enough last year that we played majority of in this year, I think should count. So
I don't agree with that.
I'm doing it, so you could yell at me like I'm doing it. Final Fantasy 15 spoilers is going to make it to my list. I mean,
that's going to be your list, so it doesn't matter. It's your list.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. My list. That's what I'm doing.
saying.
I'm going to count it as.
I wouldn't put it there, but
partially 2017.
Like I would put PUBG on my list, but
yeah. So we have one more week before PSX, anyways. But with the Game Awards, what did you guys like? Watch that actually, or just like check it out later?
Usually I watch it live. I
like watching it live.
The last 2 years I watched it.
I think it's a fun event.
Yeah, the last 2 years.
I watch it for the trailers.
Yeah,
it was the first year
and for the drama with Kojima.
Yeah, and I like because they've been getting way better. Jeff Keighley with putting developers on stage.
Last year was okay. The year before was better, I think.
Yeah.
The year that Greg Miller won Trending Gamer, I think was
that was the highlight.
That was the best one. Not even because Greg won. I mean, cool that he won, but like just overall, I thought that show was better than last year's show.
Yeah, agreed. I don't even know what they showed off last year. But word. All right. I'm gonna close out.
Yeah, I don't know. Nothing else to say this week. Sorry, it's a thin show. It's what do you want? It's the week after Thanksgiving. Let us know what you've been playing. Again, let us know if you picked anything crazy up on a Black Friday sale. We know Nathan Ulig picked up GTA 5, and he said he's going to lose his life to that. So let us know if you picked anything up that you've been waiting on, anything that you were really excited for and you just couldn't afford when it launched. Let us know if you picked up anything that came out in the past month that is now 50% off. So, yeah, this has been the PS Best Friends podcast. For any questions, comments, and concerns, email us at psbestfriendspod@gmail.com or follow us on Twitter at PSBF Podcast. You can also join in on the conversation. Join us in our Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/PSBestFriends. Come hang out with us. You can ask us questions. We usually post just any random shit we're doing. If you want to play GTA with us, play whatever we're playing. Miguel and I, we play Fortnite. We play Rainbow Six Siege. Why are you shaking your head?
No, it's the core is hitting my beer. It's getting a little.
Oh, I thought you were like shaking your head in disapproval. I'm like, what am I saying wrong? And Miguel, where can people find you?
You guys can find me at PSN Dark Angel 1010 and at Twitter at Angel Alvarez 10.
That is with a J. And Jeffrey, where can people find you?
You can find me on PSN Brawl 96. Please hit me up there if you play GTA 5 or know what's happening. What do I spend my 1.3 million?
That's the other thing. What to do in that game?
I'm so locked by this indecision. And you can find me Mr. Brawl 96 on everywhere else, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, all that goodness.
Just hit him up and tell him to buy a fucking hanger.
I think a CEO office may offer more gameplay return.
Christ, yeah, please. If any of you are good at GTA Online, let us know.
Or just play with us if you want, please.
We're gonna try playing it more. We promised. Miguel said, "I'm buying it, but you fuckers better play it." So we made like a sort of agreement that we would play it more. So,
which means that we're not gonna play it.
Maybe. It's kind of a drought right now. If I can get through Wolfenstein in the next couple of days, it's going to be about a week until I get Assassin's Creed. Well, I'm halfway through the game, and I started the other day. So, and you can find me on PSN, the only X188, and you can find all of us streaming sometimes. Want to be better about it on Twitch at Twitch. twitch.tv/psbestfriends. We were going to stream GTA yesterday, and then some of us, me, really couldn't get on until later, so we just kind of get on to it. Well, I was going to get on. I thought you guys were already doing it, so I was like, let me hop on, and then none of you guys were online, so whatever.
Jeffrey was watching. I don't know what the fuck he was watching. So.
I was on at 7, and you weren't available till 11. Get out of here. I'm not going to play with 5.
Well, because I looked online to see if you were online, and it didn't say you were online, so I was like, well, whatever. I'm not going to bother him. And then Miguel was playing some nonsense on Xbox.
Origins, man. I was playing Origins. I was waiting for you guys to get on and
myself up a little bit for Origins. I think I'm excited to beat Wolfenstein and then check that out. Glad I didn't.
The game is supposed to be great.
Skyrim VR from GameFly just to
I do want to get Skyrim VR, but I would rather get Assassin's Creed first, just for our discussions.
Skyrim VR has a very low availability, and Origins has available now.
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather get Assassin's Creed first, just for our conversation, and then I'll get Skyrim VR later.
Right word.
Also, please don't forget to subscribe on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Overcast, Downcast, all that good stuff. Please give us a 5-star rating. It's going to ask for you to give us a review as well. You can write whatever you want. You don't have to write anything at all. The 5-star rating will go a long way for us. Again, we don't bake in any ads, so we would not that we have any fucking people trying to sell us ads anyways, but we want to keep it that way.
This podcast is powered by Powerade. Or Gatorade, right?
Caroline, I've been drinking a lot of Powerade lately. But yeah, so if you could give us a 5-star rating on your podcast,
it's getting me so hard.
Choice, that would be a huge, huge help for us. It'll get the podcast higher up on the charts, which means we will get more listeners, which means we will get more in the group, which would be dope. You could also check us out on YouTube. We do video versions of the podcast, and we also do some Let's Plays and reviews on there as well. We are looking to get more of that content up there now that the holidays are kind of getting out of the way. And that, we don't have a custom URL yet, but if you can subscribe to us, just search PS Best Friends on YouTube. You find it real quick.
Before we cut it, I want you to finish the game before next week. Well, I want to,
I'll be there in the next couple of days.
I want to talk about it. Because there's something that happens to him, to BJ, that I'm like, does his buddy down there work anymore, you know?
Huh.
I see where you're going with that.
No, you haven't gotten there. You're going to figure out.
I have an idea. I have an inkling. Also, just a quick shout out to Mario Odyssey. I beat that a couple weeks ago. I don't know if I mentioned. Thank you for listening again. This has been the PS Best Friends podcast, episode 29. We will catch you next week.
Peace.
Yo, we got 5 stars.